You keep saying you want more money, more freedom, more respect, a stronger body, a better life. But wanting it is not enough. Everybody wants something. Everybody has a dream. The difference is that some people wake up every day and attack that dream, while others keep waiting for the right time. There is no right time. If you keep waiting until you feel ready, you will waste another year. You will wake up one day and realize that the life you wanted is still sitting in front of you untouched because you were too comfortable to chase it. So get hungry, not desperate, not careless, hungry enough to work when nobody is watching, hungry enough to keep moving when the results are slow, hungry enough to hear no and still say, I'm not finished. 2026 cannot be another year where you make promises to yourself and break them. A few weeks later, you have already seen what happens when you keep choosing comfort. You stay in the same place. You think the same thoughts. You live the same days. This time you have to become relentless. When you fail, get back up. When you lose, learn. When people doubt you, let them doubt you. You do not need everyone to believe in you. You need to stop doubting yourself, because the person who refuses to quit becomes dangerous to every obstacle standing in their way. Your goals are not going to chase you. Your future is not going to build itself. And nobody is coming to save you from the life you refuse to change. So stop waiting, get hungry, get disciplined, get uncomfortable, and make this the year you finally become the person you kept saying you would become. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment coming. You keep telling yourself that you will start when you have more time, more money, more confidence, more knowledge, or when life finally becomes easier. But life does not work that way. If you keep waiting for everything to be perfect, you will spend your entire life waiting. Look at how many times you have said, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Then suddenly another year is gone. The goal is still the same. The dream is still in your head, but you are standing in the exact same place. You do not need to feel ready. You need to move. Take the first step even if you are nervous. Start the business even if you do not know everything. Go to the gym even if you feel weak. Open the book even if you do not feel motivated. Make the call. Send the message. Do the work. Your first attempt will probably not be perfect. That is normal. You are supposed to make mistakes. You are supposed to struggle. You are supposed to learn as you go. The people who change their lives are not always the most talented or the smartest. They are often the ones who simply decided to begin while everyone else was still making excuses. So stop asking yourself whether you are ready. Ask yourself whether you are willing to start, because every day you delay is another day your future has to wait. Hunger separates dreamers from achievers. Everybody has dreams. Everybody wants a better life. People talk about the car they want, the money they want to make, the body they want to build, the places they want to visit, and the person they want to become. But talking about it is easy. The real difference appears when nobody is watching and you still choose to work. Real hunger means you want your goal so badly that excuses stop feeling comfortable. You do not need someone standing behind you, pushing you every morning. You develop a reason that is stronger than your laziness. You wake up and remember why you started. Think about the person who has nothing to prove but everything to build. They are not waiting for applause. They are not checking who supports them. They are focused on the next step. They understand that success takes time and they are willing to pay the price. Maybe you are not the most talented person in the room. Maybe someone else has more money, better connections, or more experience. That does not mean they will win. A hungry person can outwork someone who has every advantage but does not care enough. Hunger makes you keep going when progress feels invisible. It makes you practice one more time, make one more attempt, wake up 1 hour earlier, and keep learning when everyone else has already stopped. Your dream should matter enough that you are willing to sacrifice comfort for it. Because when you truly want something, you stop asking, how hard is this? And start asking, what do I need to do next? Comfort is one of the easiest places to get stuck. It feels safe because nothing is demanding too much from you. You know what your day looks like, you know what to expect, and you do not have to risk failure. But the problem is that the life you want is usually sitting on the other side of discomfort. When everything feels easy, you're probably not growing very much. Growth asks you to do things that make you nervous. It asks you to wake up when you would rather sleep, train when your body feels tired, study when your mind wants entertainment, and keep working when nobody is giving you credit. The difficult part is that comfort does not always look bad. Sometimes it looks like scrolling through your phone for hours, staying in the same routine, making excuses, or telling yourself that you deserve a break when you have not even done the work you promised yourself you would do. You have to be honest with yourself. Are you actually resting or are you hiding? There is nothing wrong with enjoying life. You should have moments where you relax and enjoy what you have earned. But there's a difference between enjoying comfort and becoming dependent on it. If every difficult task makes you run back to what feels easy, your goals will always remain out of reach. Challenge yourself on purpose. Do something today that makes you uncomfortable. Have the difficult conversation. Finish the workout. Work on the skill. Take the risk. You may feel tired, uncertain, or afraid, but that feeling is not always a warning to stop. Sometimes it is simply proof that you are stepping beyond the person you used to be. Become relentless when life gets difficult. Anyone can work hard when everything is going well. Anyone can stay motivated when the results are coming quickly and people are cheering for them. The real test comes when things go wrong, when you fail, when your plans fall apart, and when you start wondering if all the effort is even worth it. That is the moment when most people stop. They lose one time and decide they are not good enough. They face rejection and decide to never try again. They have a bad week and suddenly forget the goal they were chasing for months. Do not let one bad moment make you forget the bigger picture. Being relentless does not mean you never feel tired. It does not mean you never get frustrated or scared. It means you refuse to let those feelings make your decisions for you. You can feel exhausted and still take one more step. You can feel disappointed and still show up tomorrow. You can be afraid and still move forward. Some days you will not be able to give 100%. That is fine. Or give what you can. If you can run, run. If you can walk, walk. If you can only take one small step, take that step. Your progress will not always be dramatic. Sometimes winning means simply refusing to go backward. It means keeping your promise to yourself when nobody else knows whether you kept it. Life will test you in ways you did not expect. There will be setbacks, delays, rejection, and moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. But every time you choose to keep moving, you become stronger than the version of yourself that wanted to give up. Discipline beats motivation when motivation disappears. Motivation feels powerful when you have it. You watch a video, hear a powerful speech, imagine your future, and suddenly you feel ready to change everything. You make big plans and promise yourself that tomorrow will be different. But motivation is temporary. Some mornings you will wake up tired, some days you will feel lazy, some days you will simply not care. That is where discipline matters. Discipline means doing what you said you would do, even when you do not feel like doing it. You do not negotiate with yourself every morning. You do not need to ask, am I motivated today? You already made the decision. If you said you were going to train, you train. If you said you were going to study, you study. If you decided to work on your business, you sit down and work. You may not feel excited, but you understand that your feelings do not control your actions. The hardest part is usually starting. Once you begin, your mind catches up. 10 minutes of work can become an hour. One workout can become a routine. One discipline choice can make the next choice easier. You also need to understand that discipline is built through small promises. Do not try to completely change your life overnight. Wake up when you said you would. Finish the task you started. Put the phone away when you need to focus. Keep showing up. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust in yourself. And when you trust yourself, you stop needing motivation to move. You simply move because that is the person you are training yourself to become. Make 2026 the year you stop making excuses. You already know the excuses because you have heard yourself say them before. I don't have enough time. I'm too tired. I'll start next week. I need better equipment. I'm not ready yet. Sometimes those excuses sound reasonable, but if you keep using them, they become a habit that quietly controls your life. The truth is, you will always have a reason not to start. Life will always be busy. Something will always go wrong. You will always have another responsibility, another problem, or another reason to wait. If you make perfect conditions a requirement for action, you will keep delaying the life you want. Instead, start working with what you have. You have a phone, use it to learn. You have an hour, or use it to build a skill. You have a body, train it. You have a mind, develop it. You have an idea, test it. You do not need everything figured out before you take the first step. And stop comparing your beginning to someone else's 10th year. You see their results, but you do not see the mornings they struggled, the mistakes they made, or the sacrifices nobody noticed. This year, when you catch yourself making an excuse, pause and ask one simple question: what can I do right now? Maybe the answer is small. Maybe it is only 20 minutes of focused work. Do it anyway. Small actions repeated every day can completely change the direction of your life. You do not need another promise about what you will do someday. You need action today, especially on the days when your excuses sound the most convincing. Your future is built by what you do today, not tomorrow, not next month, not when you finally feel ready. The person you become is being shaped by the choices you make right now, even the small ones that seem unimportant. Every morning gives you another chance to move closer to the life you want. You can spend that time scrolling, complaining, and thinking about what you should do, or you can use it to build something. You can read a few pages, finish an important task, train your body, learn a valuable skill, or work on something that matters to you. The difference may not be obvious after one day. You might not see a huge change after 1 week, but keep making the same strong choices for months, and your life starts to look different. Think about your habits. If you spend every day avoiding difficult work, you become better at avoiding difficult work. If you practice discipline every day, discipline becomes easier. If you keep choosing comfort, comfort becomes your normal. If you keep choosing growth, growth becomes part of who you are. Your future self is depending on the decisions you make today. That version of you will either be grateful that you started early or wish you had taken action sooner. You do not need to change everything at once. Start with one decision. Put the phone down and focus. Wake up when you said you would. Finish the task you have been avoiding. Train even when you do not feel like it. Spend less time talking about your goals and more time working toward them. A year from now, you will have another year behind you. The question is what you will have built during that time. Your future is not waiting somewhere far away. You are creating it with every choice you make today.